Welcome back to another week of our real estate roundup. I'm Pat Davish with OCNJhomes.com.
And I'm Haenn with Burger Realty.
Every week we go over Ocean City's top new listings and give you our insights on why we like these properties. And today we're actually doing a theme of high-end single-family homes here. We've had a lot of new single-family homes hit the market this past week, and we're going to go over them and tell you what we think about them. And Gray will start us off this week.
So we're going to start off in the Gardens at 905 Seacrest Road. This is 5 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, 2 half bathrooms. This is a classic single-family home in Ocean City. It's 5 houses to the beach. You're on the inlet here, so very nice, quiet beaches, non-guarded. It's been well maintained. It's all original condition. It has a detached 2-car garage. The asking price is $2,299,900. And when I say like this is a classic home, it's you have a bedroom on the ground floor. There is a large master suite upstairs with walk-in closet, ensuite. There's another junior master, but it has a powder room attached to it. So kind of it's a great location, older home that you could fix up. You can even just ride it out for a couple years if you decide to build new, because now you're seeing some prices for new construction in that area. It's just. I like this street too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the biggest part is that you're on the 900 block. You're, like you said, 5 houses from the beach. To me, this looks like a colonial style home. That's what gives you that classic feel. And you do have a bedroom on that first floor, which I think a lot of people look for, especially when, multi-generational homes, if you're bringing in grandparents and the rest of the family. So, you're on 50 by 100 lot. And again, you just can't beat that location.
Yeah, that's a great location.
You have a rooftop deck on the detached 2-car garage. You can certainly tune this one up to the 9s. How do you feel about that price though? 2-3.
That's what I was just thinking of, that location, that price. I'm not too shocked by it.
Yeah.
Because the house is livable condition. You figure teardowns in that area are probably selling for just under $2 million.
Yeah.
So here you have something that you can move in and use for a couple of years. You can fix up and keep that classic Ocean City look, or you can build new. God, they're asking $5 million for new construction in the Gardens right now.
And I think, what was it, St. James, on the 900 block, the St. James or North Street, it was maybe a year ago that a teardown went for $2 million.
Yeah, you're all right.
So, it's right in that price range. There you're on the boardwalk, and this, you're in the exclusive Gardens neighborhood. So,
yes.
I think it's fairly priced. Interested to see when that goes. Next one we're jumping into is another Garden single-family home at 163 Pinnacle Road. This is 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. This home has actually been completely updated. I believe this one was built in the 60s, where the last one was built in the 50s. I could have that reversed. But
close enough.
Yep, exactly. But again, it's a desired East Gardens location. It's a 30 by 100 lot, a little better than 1,900 square feet. Like I said, it's beautifully renovated. Sold completely furnished, so they did a really nice job with furnishing out. And then you got a nice pool in the backyard there, and this one's listed at just under $2,399,000. Again, it's ideal location, great neighborhood in the Gardens, and this one's just updated completely all the way throughout. So you completely turnkey, offered, furnished, can move right in.
Yeah, I like this one, right? It's turnkey ready. You are in a little bit of a smaller lot for the Gardens, and it's an older home so you don't have a garage. You do have 1 parking spot, but the pool is nice. Everything in there gives you that very beachy nautical theme. Even the stairs has the rope going up and down. And it's coming fully furnished. There's nothing you need to do here, so I think you need to take that into account with the price. And yeah, it is a good location close to the beach. I remember when this was listed a couple years ago, it was on the market. I thought it was a good buy then, and I think this is another good one today.
Yeah, I agree.
So now we're going to go into the south end, into the Neal Track neighborhood. This is 500 St. David's. For those of you who aren't familiar, this is down about 48th Street. It is a 5-bedroom, 4 full bath. It's on a 40 by 65 foot lot. You are on the beach block here. Ocean views. The asking price is $2,680,000. This was custom built in 2009. It's a little over 2,000 square feet. It does have that unique layout and design that takes advantage of those views and its location. You have plenty of parking, and I am just partial to this little neighborhood right here. I like the Neal Tract, all single families. The island is only 3 blocks wide there, so you get nice big beaches, and they're always empty.
Yeah, I agree. I'm pretty partial to this little neighborhood. I mean, it is, being in the industry this long, you have little pockets of Ocean City that really stand out, and the Neal Tract is one. Especially right here, you're one house off the beach. Really cool house. The design and the layout overall, really unique, and it fits that. It's a corner property, and make sure it captures every opportunity to catch the ocean views there. You still have a small side yard. There's plenty of parking. You still have a garage. I just really like that area, like you, and I think it's a pretty decent price point for what this is.
It is, and you figure you can buy new construction, but it's going to be back on Asbury for two and a half for a similar price. So here, you're one house off the beach. It's not new, but it has a lot of amenities. I mean, it even has a dumbwaiter.
Yeah.
Which has a dumbwaiter.
No elevator, but it does have a dumbwaiter to help you, because it is a reverse layout. So your living space is upstairs. That makes life easier to bring your groceries up. But when I look at the price on this one, you're getting a single family. It's one off the beach. I mean, we're seeing condos over $3 million right on the beach, but I don't know, one house back.
And have a single family in that neighborhood. And it's all single. That's all single family zones. So you're surrounded by single families right there.
All right, we're jumping back into the gardens on Seacrest again, 822 Seacrest Road. Now this is a little bit different than the classic home that we featured before. This is custom built in 2016. Again, you're right on the beach block, and this one is 5 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms on a 55 and 100 lot, 3,600 square feet. This is a sizable home. This one's pretty unbelievable. It's got quality craftsmanship, intricate millwork throughout, upgraded appliances. I believe they're all Wolf appliances throughout the property. Really got to see it to believe it. It's a beautiful layout. You got a first floor master suite, like we mentioned on the previous one. It's great to have a suite on the first floor. Also in the back, you got a gunite pool, and this one's being listed at $3,900,000.
Yeah, I think you're getting a lot of bang for your buck here. Because this house, like I kind of mentioned, you probably couldn't buy the land and replicate this house for what it would cost you to build now. Yep. It was custom done, so it's not a spec build, not builder grade. A lot of high end finishes. I mean, nice big pool. It's still a great location. You're on Seacrest Road. You're close to the beach. Again, those inlet beaches, which are empty and quiet, but still within walking to get to the garden beaches here. I like the price.
Yeah.
I don't have any complaint there.
Yeah, I mean, it gives you, when you're comparing it to 905 Seacrest, and you're looking at this and the differences there, and this is a new build and what the land goes for, and just getting a house on that block, I mean, it's going to cost you $2 million. So now you put, like you said, I don't think you can replicate this home for getting the land and building the home.
Yeah, I think when you see the pictures, you really understand, you really get a sense of how high end it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
All right, so the last one we're going to showcase today is 16870 West 17th Street. This is a single-family home on the lagoon, so it's on the bay. It is 6 bedrooms, 4 full bathrooms. You have 2 powder rooms. So they are advertising it as a single-family home with an in-law quarters, but you could also utilize it as a duplex. It has a modern renovation. It's on a 42 by 100 lot, and it's southern facing, so you're gonna get all the sun all day. Over 3,300 square feet. You have multiple boat slips, and the asking price is $4,750,000. I mean, we were just talking about this before we turned on. I mean, if this can be used as a duplex, you break up the price point there. It's not too bad, because you're a little over $2 million a floor, and they just don't exist on the bay right now. Or you have the opportunity to get the whole thing and live on one floor, stick your kids on the other one, so you have a little space and privacy. And it's a great lagoon, a good lagoon. Yeah,
absolutely. This is a very lively lagoon, and it's one of the bigger ones on the island. This is a 42 by 100 lot. Many of the lots on there are 25 or 30. So it's unique to have a good sized lot of that large. Also, the bayfront deck on that side, on this property, is massive. So you have multiple boat slips there, which is awesome. You really have 2, and then they had one small one off the end that they picked there. But you got a lot of dock space that you can really take advantage of. The renovations are beautiful. Modern design really looks good. It pops, grabs you. High-end finishes throughout. And this was actually listed before.
Yep.
They just brought it back out at a little lower price point, which I think is a lot better price than
Yeah, a lot better
where
price.
it was before.
And
so
they also
I think it's a lot more attractive.
Yeah, it's a lot more attractive. It's an opportunity to get on the bay and something in a unique building where you can use it as a single, use it as a duplex or an in-law quarters. There's a lot of possibilities there.
And then one thing you had mentioned, it's southern facing. I think that's something that gets overlooked or isn't even talked about all that much. But when you're facing south, you're getting sun all day.
Yes,
and that's what you're looking for if you're living on the bay.
Yeah, what's nice about being on a lagoon too, it's nice calm water, protect it, swimming, paddleboarding, your boats. It's a great spot and perfect spot for night in Venice.
So we actually have some sleeper picks this week. These are listings that we feel are getting overlooked on the market. Sometimes there's price reductions, what have you, but or been on the market for a little while. But this week we've been kind of collecting over the weeks because there hasn't been too many. But with the amount of listings that came out this week, there was a few that stood out to us. And we're keeping the theme of single family homes. So my pick was 1240 Pleasure Avenue. This is another bayfront single family. This is on the open bay. This is 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms. It was custom built in 2014. Really well thought out design. I walked this property and everything was really well thought out. It is a handicap accessible home as well. It has an elevator. It's over 2,200 square feet. 25 by 113, and it is a corner lot there, which is unique in itself because now you don't have a property on top of you on the left side, on the south side. You have unrivaled bay views there from multiple decks. There's multiple bayfront decks that are really nice. You got a boat slip with a lift, and one thing that's not featured in the photographs is the ground level. You have a garage that goes all the way through with the French door that leads out to your bayfront deck, and you can kind of utilize how you would like to going out to your bay, out to the deck. So that's one thing they don't show here, and that's a lot of square footage that you're not seeing. So,
and the asking price?
$2,999,000.
I'll be honest, I overlooked this property when it first came on the market. I thought it was, overpriced originally with it, over $3 million for the lot size. It wasn't until Patrick, we talked about it a couple weeks ago, and I, took a second look at it. And I'm like, all right, so sometimes you got to look a little deeper into things to really understand where the pricing is coming from. I do think now that it's under $3 million, right, be on the open bay.
One thing that's very unique is that you're on a corner there. You have nothing next to you. That stands out a lot because that brings in a lot more light. You only have one neighbor to deal with. Also, just where the bayfront market is today and where we see it going for knowing what future projects are coming down the line and where they're going to be priced, $3 million to me is a steal for that house.
And that location, I like that location a lot.
On Pleasure Avenue, it's a great street.
I mean, you're right off the main channel there, so you're on your boat right in deep water, easy access to the inlet. Good fishing right off your deck too.
Yeah, and that portion of the open bay, I mean, you're pretty much right in the middle of the island, and it's not ripping through there like it would closer to 9th Street.
You still have some protection across the way, so it's still good for swimming, paddleboarding. Right, being on the corner there on these smaller lots, you don't have anyone next to you, so it's nice.
Because it's a little bit deeper, you do feel that throughout the house.
Yeah, so that's one that I overlooked, and sometimes you just need to have a different set of eyes looking at it and bring it to your attention. My sleeper pick this week is 6668 Sunset Place. This is a single family that could be used as a duplex again. It's 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms. It was all remodeled in 2013. I mean, this is right in that same area with the 12th and Pleasure, the Bay Area neighborhood. It's $1,299,000, so over 2,200 square feet. It's just, for this one, I think it's the price point there. It gives you opportunity to get in a single family that's renovated, all redone. We're under 1.3 in the island right now. And this is something, again, that you could use them as individual units because you have the indoor staircase. So duplex, single family has a lot of potential and possibilities. It has been on the market for a while. I think this is actually, it's a listing agent's primary home, so they really take good care of it. and it's a good neighborhood back there. It's really quiet. You have a good mix of personal use and primary residences, and easy walk down to the bulkhead to watch the sunset.
Yeah, this is a very nice neighborhood, year-round area. You're going to know your neighbors, which is nice. Nobody's renting around you. They did a really nice job remodeling this home. It was originally a duplex that was raised, so that whole ground level is a huge garage space that can be, again, be utilized. You still have a little yard area that they've put their own spin on, and it can be utilized, and it's still a nice backyard space. You have some peak of view water views there. If you're looking out the right window, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But
Count it.
at $1,299,000, with the flexibility of the property, being able to be utilized as a duplex, or if you have an extended family and you can have separate units, it's a nice thing to take advantage of. And at $1,299,000, I mean, for something that's move-in ready, and you wouldn't have to do a thing, and bring in your own furniture, I think it's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, it is. All right, well, that's going to conclude our weekly real estate roundup here in Ocean City. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I mean, we showcased a lot of really high-end, nice single-family homes that have come to market, and also include some super picks.
Mm-hmm.
The market is very healthy and active. Interest rates are, lower than they were.
Yep.
We're seeing a little bump in inventory, but the good stuff's getting picked off. We're still seeing multiple bids and buyers fighting over it. So please make sure you like, subscribe, tune in every week. Again, my name is Gray with Berger Realty.
And I'm Pat Davish with OCNJHomes.com.